Students, today we are going to discuss inequalities in PMI. Students, we have discussed PMI and this principle can be applied in any of the statement which can be proved for natural numbers. Now, two types we have discussed, like series completion question and divisibility kind of questions. Now, next type of questions are inequalities. So before proving the question from PMI, let us understand little bit about inequalities, how an inequality works, and what are the do's and don'ts for the inequalities. First thing, when we say x is equal to 2, it's a clear cut thing, no confusion is there, that x has only one value, which is 2. When I say x is greater than 2, that means it is inequality. So x may be 2.1, 2.2, 3, 4, 10 and any other value which is greater than 2. Similarly, when I say x is greater than or equals to 2, so in this statement equality is also there and inequality is also there. That means either x is any value which is greater than 2, 3, 4, 5, or x may be 2 also. Now let us discuss some points which one should remember while dealing with inequality. Suppose x is greater than y, and if I multiply with negative sign both sides, the inequality will be reversed. How? See, when 3 is greater than 2, minus 3 is less than minus 2, because numerically larger number is actually smaller when multiplied with negative. So that is why rule is there that inequality will be reversed. Similarly, if x is greater than y, then 1 by x is less than y, 1 less than 1 by y. That means whenever inequality is reciprocated, then inequality is changed. So 4 greater than 2, that means 1 by 4 less than 1 by 2. Now one point is again very important regarding this rule, that if 2 is greater than 0, then obviously 1 by 2 is also greater than 0. We can't write 1 by 2 less than 1 by 0. We can't operate any step in which 0 is divided. That is meaningless. And reciprocal of a positive number is always positive. So we can say if x is greater than 0, so 1 by x is also greater than 0. We should not write 1 by x is less than 0 or something. Similarly, if x is less than 0, implies 1 by x is also less than 0. So this is very important thing. Now, next is, suppose x plus 2 is greater than y and 2 is shifted in the right hand side, then inequality will be same. There is no change in the sign. Inequality will be changed if there is multiplication with negative sign. A common mistake done by student, whenever minus x is greater than minus y and we say negative is cancelled, sometimes we don't change the inequality, but inequality will be changed. Actually, there is no official term like cancellation. When we actually doing cancellation, that means we are dividing both sides with minus 1, and division is also like multiplication. So actually we are multiplying with negative sign, so inequality will be changed. But if I am changing, if I am cancelling the positive number like 2, then inequality will be same. So remember this. Then suppose a, b, c, d all are positive and we have written a is equal to b plus c plus d, then obviously a is greater than c. Means we have no need to explain where b and d have gone. The sign is self-explanatory, that a is greater than c. That is why we have removed b and d. Now one more thing, if x is greater than y and y is equal to z, then obviously overall we will say x is greater than z, because one inequality has been introduced, so overall it is termed as inequality. Similarly, x is greater than y, x is equal to y, y is equal to z, z is equal to u, u is equal to v, and v is greater than p. So overall we will say x is greater than p, because once inequality is introduced, so it will be remain inequality. Now let us discuss one question. Prove by PMI that 3 raised to the power n greater than 2 raised to the power n. So basic steps: for n is equal to 1, put n is equal to 1, obviously 3 greater than 2, so result is true for n is equal to 1. Now let us assume the result for n is equal to k, that means 3 raised to the power k greater than 2 raised to the power k. This is very crucial step. Depending upon the question, we can remove this inequality and we can place equality. How? Because I am saying 3 raised to the power k is greater than 2 raised to the power k. To balance both sides, we can add a positive number, m is greater than 0. So now inequality is replaced by equality. So you can operate from here also, but I suggest you that you write like this, so obviously that will make your question easier. Now for n is equal to k plus 1, what we have to prove? 3 raised to the power k plus 1 is greater than 2 raised to the power k plus 1. Now start from left hand side, apply the law of exponent. Now I am putting the value from equation number 1 to the present equation. So 3 raised to the power k into 3 becomes 2 raised to the power k plus m into 3. Now open the bracket. Now again a situation has come, it is positive, so if I remove this expression, equation will become inequation, because this is greater than this. So I have placed appropriate sign and I have removed 3m. Again I am replacing 3 with 2, so again this is greater than this. So finally 2 raised to the power k plus 1 is greater than 2 raised to the power k into 3 is greater than 2 raised to the power k into 2, which is equals to 2 raised to the power k plus 1, or right hand side. So that's it. Result is true for n is equal to k plus 1, and hence it is true for all natural numbers. So that's it. That's all for today. Take care. Have a nice day. Thank you.